What is hatching, Toga peeps? Oldmantup coming at you today with our week 6 matchup, of the NPA Season 4 versus the Tampa Bay Luxrays, coached by The Exception. Fun fact about this match, both us and The Exception are coming into this match 2-3, both of us having lost our first 3 matches, and both of us winning our previous 2. So one of us is going to break that trend of being the same today. Today, when our match is played, which will probably be today. And we will see who comes out with the better end of the stick. Yeah, that made no sense whatsoever. Let's look at Exception's team. He has Thunderous Incarnate, Pelipper, Kingdra, Bronzong, Zoroark, Electabuzz, Mega Swampert, Shaman, Kabutops, Snorlax, and Heracross. Lots of things on his team that like to abuse the weather. Pelipper, Kingdra, Mega Swampert, Kabutops, I mean, that's just rain for days. He also has the Thunderous, which could really benefit. And a few other things, Shaman being able to take fire hits better, as well as Bronzong, and just stuff and things. He's got Heracross sitting there, and if you've been a fan of the Oldmantup and the Pittsburgh Pirates, you know that Heracross is not a mon to sleep on. We have used it very successfully in the past. He has the Fat Mon Snorlax, which just sits in walls for days. So we really have to be mindful of a lot of that stuff going into this. He's got one of my favorite Pokemon, Shaman. Just a lot going on in his team that we have to be weary of. So here is what we have built to play against that team. Starting off with Poseidon, Empoleon, Leftovers, Torrent Ability, Hidden Power, Electric, Scald, Stealth Rocks, Defog, fairly standardish set, a little bit of speed to creep out a min speed invested Pelipper. So if he thinks we're speed creeping him, we speed crept the speed creep. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But we added enough investment that if he's running min speed on his Pelipper, should he bring it, we will outspeed it and be able to hit it with a nice big Hidden Power Electric. Everything else is invested in defenses. 252 HP, 164 special defense with that Calm Nature. This allows us to come in on the special variants of pretty much any Pelipper, pretty much any special Kingdra. Zoroark, mixed bag. Shaman, we don't want to take too many Earth Powers, but we can come in and, if we need to. Next, we're going to be going to the Big Meaty Claws. And that is Laurentiis, Leftovers, Contrary Ability, rocking the Superpower, Leech Life, Leaf Blade, and the knockoff. No Synthesis this week because he has a Rain team, and that definitely hinders the ability of Synthesis to effectively heal. So we decided to rock knockoff instead of Synthesis this week, just to get us a little bit of extra utility out of this mon. 252 HP, 252 special defense, Careful Nature, the rest in defense, and Superpower, just making us a very big threat against many of the things on his team. And as we've shown the past few weeks, Laurentiis is not to be underestimated. Next, bringing Big Burb to the party, Zapdos. Gonna use Rocky Helmet Static this week. Thunderbolt, Hidden Power, Ice, Roost, and Roar. 252 in the HP, enough speed to outspeed a Jolly max speed Heracross, which requires us to be the Timid Nature, dumping 112 in defense and 4 in the special defense. This gives us an offensive answer to Heracross, which the team really doesn't have very much, because even the stuff we have so far, Big Meaty Claws, max defense, max HP, if that's what we were running, gets two-shot every single day of the week by Mega Horn. So our defensive core wasn't great around this until we brought in the Big Burb. So that is one of the big reasons that we did decide to bring Zapdos this week, just to have a solid check to the Heracross. Depending on whether or not he's banded and or the Guts variant, we have the ability to take a Stone Edge or two, provided he doesn't crit, which is awesome. And being able to outspeed it, provided he's not Scarfed, we can roost in its face. So that is bueno. Next, we're going to be going into Zygarde, Yermungandr, with the Dragonium Z this week. Decided to go with Dragonium Z because it's going to help us overall against some of the things he might bring in to check this if we don't have a Dragon Dance up. The only thing on his team that resists Outrage is the Bronzong. So once Bronzong's down, this is a PG channel, I swear. Once Bronzong is done, we can just Outrage for days. But we have 1000 Arrows Extreme Speed and the Dragon Dance. Again, we have enough speed investment to outspeed a max speed Heracross. Yeah, that's what we got. Max speed Heracross, 151. That is what we had on Big Bird, right? 151. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay. So we have Jolly Nature, max attack, the rest dumped into HP. Like I said, the Dragonium Z. And that is Zygarde. Hoping to have another big week and rack up some serious kills. Next, we're going to be going into Baron Corbin, the Lucario, Life Orb Justified, Swords Dance, Extreme Speed, Close Combat, Thunder Punch. He does not have many solid normal type resists, and the only one, well, he has two, Kabutops, which doesn't want to come into a close combat, and Bronzong, which doesn't want to come into this too terribly hard because it has to fear the possible crunch incoming. But like I said, once Bronzong is gone, and if he decides to bring Kabutops, not sure that he will, but that extreme speed between this and Zygarde just does so much damage across his team. Again, we have enough speed to outspeed max speed Heracross. The rest is dumped into attack, what we need to get a odd number of hit points, and then the rest invested in the defenses. Next, we are going to be going into Remix, which is our Scarf Ditto. The Imposter ability obviously transforms, that's the only move that Ditto knows, and the EVs don't really matter because we'll be transforming into stuff, so we change into whatever they got. But just max defense out the gate because fun stuff. And it's quirky because we're quirky and fun and things. But anyways, guys, that has been our Week 6 breakdown for the Team Builder against the Exception. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should have brought a few other things? Again, bear in mind, no matter what you tell me, it cannot affect the battle because the battle will have already happened by the time you are watching this video. But anyways, guys, this is Oldmantup, and we will catch you on the flip side. Peace.